Here's a little visualization of what it means when we say no one is free until everyone is free. Think the string as the society, the world that we live in, and these fingers are us, the people. Over history, we've been taught that the systems, the structures we've been building into our society was all for a more organized, convenient, effective world, for a better world. But what we have been tolerating ourselves to overlook for way too long is the fact that these were all done through taking and taking and taking from other people. Specifically from indigenous people, from people of minority groups, and people who have been discriminated socially and or politically. In history, there were moments of liberation, but because of how deeply rooted the underlying poisons are, and often camouflaged by colonial white lies, this monstrous capitalistic society has came way too far, and we've been calling this the world that we live in today. Now, I want to take a closer look here. Do you see there's only 2 fingers that are free, and all the other fingers, they're tied? And quite literally, it seems like the restriction on certain groups of people's liberations is what's maintaining the structure of our society. And we've been okay with that? I mean, social white lies does blind us and makes us think that, oh, my voice isn't going to make an impact of this very complicated structure because it's in a way bigger scale than just myself. But that leads to hyper-individualism, which is the oxygen for colonialism to keep on existing within ourselves and in this world. But no, we can change that. Because as we've been witnessing in the past 50 days, the power of people is truly undeniable. Because we started to speak up for Palestine, right? Every single new day, a new person joins the movement, speaking up for another, for ourselves, making noise. Do you see how the frame of this square world is getting affected? This is why demonstrations and marches are super effective, because the more we make noise, the more the world, the people, the oppressors and dictators can't ignore us much longer, because they feel the vibration of the power of the people through the structure of the society being affected. Now, let's see what would happen if all of us really came together. When we're all making noise, this square world isn't maintaining its original shape anymore. And that's social change. And when we really come together as a whole, as a collective, freeing each other, one liberation after another, people spending their privileges for another, coming together in solidarity and not for charity, until the very last one, until everyone is free. This is what all liberations are interconnected means. This is what no one is free until everyone is free looks like. But we have to come together for this to happen. I want you to be free, and I want to be free too. Your voice matters, and your voice can make an impact in social change when you take responsibility as a member of the global community. And I know, to speak up for something that is in a bigger scale than just yourself is scary. To stand up for something that is in a bigger scale than just yourself is terrifying. But you're gonna be okay. You're not alone. You wanna know why? Because you are a very member of the global community. You are a huge part of our collective humanity. I love you. Keep your heart alive, and Let's do this together.